D. Boudreaux is saying Biden restored aid to Palestine when he took office. Recently, he rejected a requested meeting with President Abbas. What are your thoughts? Do you know about this meeting? Like which one he requested and why?
Recently,
Rejected and why?
no, I didn't know. Well, I mean, I would assume that he would reject a meeting with my boss. Maybe
Mm.
I'm wrong about this, but I mean, why didn't meet with?
Yeah,
Okay.
Biden is
ahead.
a little weird on the Israel-Palestine issue. I think that's one case where he is kind of really old, and generally with the Israel-Palestine issue, the older the people are, the more rigid and like he's caught between two things. I mean, you've got this aid to Palestine that was happening during the Obama time, so he was also
You
vice
need
president
aid to
during him.
Palestine.
Yeah, of course you do. You do. And that's what I'm saying. Like he was vice president during that administration. But at the same time, he's got that very old school sort of the view of we've got to defend Israel no matter what. We have to support. So that's also a tough thing. Even though he's had personal issues with Netanyahu, like the previous prime minister,
Like,
it's kind of all over the place.
No, I mean, okay, I support aid to Palestine is within the best interest of not just Palestine but also Israel.
No,
Okay?
I support that too. We both do. Yeah.
I know. I just want to actually address the question here, but the thing is that you don't. It's within the best interest of everybody there for the Palestinian regions to become economically developed, right? The only hope that I know there's other hopes, but the only hope that I could think of for the situation over there to improve is for all the Palestinian territories to become economically viable, and not only that, they become a source of labor for Israel and customers for Israel, right? I think that if trade there's already, which they already are, the more Israel and Palestine eventually depend on each other for economic, development, as they do right already somewhat, the less likely it is for them to, if we could one day get to a point where a lot of the labor force of Israel is in the Palestinian territories, it's less likely for there to be tension, right? I mean, I wish you could see that already in West Bank happening, and more getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I wish we could have something like that on the Gaza Strip as well. Like, it would be hard to imagine if you have factories in Gaza Strip that Israel itself is depending on. It's hard to imagine you see all of those getting bombed, right? Or if Gaza Strip actually, I don't see this happening for the Gaza Strip, but I wish it could. Like, if you actually get Gaza Strip to a place of economic development where actually they have the economic power to buy more things, and they buy those things from Israel, then Israel will see this as a place that we need this for our economic development. And so I think like getting these places stable, and then after stable, economically prosperous, is the best chance we have to fix anything around these regions. I mean, if you look at like the tensions that Israel has with its own Arab population, the main reason why in some areas that's being reduced and some areas is being increased is because how mixed they are now with the rest of the economy. Okay, I think that, and that's the best hope we have. So aid should be there with it's if you want some stability in the region. Like, I am both for United States supporting Israel when it comes to the Iron Dome, right? Like, that is, yes, you need that for stability in the region. And I'm also for United States providing aid to Palestine. I think they're both very much needed. And I know a lot of Americans might not see why this is within their own best interest as well, but that would be a longer discussion. But what do you think, Ellie?
Yeah, I'm with you.
Hey guys, if you want to join these streams live, get your comments and questions read by Ali and Armin and the guests, and most importantly, to get full access to the full video versions of all these episodes, become a patron. Link in the description below.